my name is Cassandra and today we're going to talk about the first draft. So what is the first draft? The first draft is basically our first interaction with our story. It is the events that are going to happen from beginning to end. There are two types of writers in the world, and three actually. One is the plotters, and then we have the pantsers, and then there are the hybrid authors who do both. The plotters basically plan their book. They know what's going to happen in the beginning, in the midpoint, in specific parts of their story, and of course how it's going to end. A pantser is someone who maybe, most likely, know how the story is going to end, how it begins, what the main goal is, but they don't know how the characters are going to get to where they need to go, or how they're going to achieve their goal, and maybe they don't know the ending either. The hybrid authors are somewhere in between. They may have some things planned out, but they still let creativity take its course when they are writing. Now, the first draft for all categories of writers is the same. We basically need to write all of the events of our novel from beginning to end. All the dialogues that happen, all the incidents, all the twists. We are basically writing our story, but it's the first draft, and the important thing to remember is that it doesn't matter how bad it is, it has to be bad. You should not try to write good sentences. It doesn't matter how you're going to phrase something. Actually, I would say the worse you phrase it, the better, because you just want to get it over with. You want to finish the first draft in order to edit it. In fact, the first draft isn't just about writing the events that happen in your story, but it helps you understand your characters. It helps you really meet them beyond their surface. It helps you define the characters' goals and the world building of your story. The first draft is going to make you question things that you've already written about your world building. It's going to force you to change many things, which is a good thing because you are developing as a writer by completing this first draft. You should never think of the first draft as the final manuscript. It's still a work in progress, and the first draft is going to help you refine your world and your characters and to correct what needs to be corrected in the second draft. So all those changes and discoveries you will learn along the way, you need to make notes in a separate document or piece of paper so that when you get to the second draft, you can correct these things. The first draft is a beautiful process because we learn our characters, we learn our world. It's not the final step, it's the beginning, and it's the most important one. And the reason many writers actually don't manage to complete the first and most important step is because they have wrong expectations. They either try to make their first draft perfect, which is completely false. It would be an unnatural first draft. It should never be perfect in any way. Or they keep going back and correcting the changes that happen along the way. This is going to literally destroy your creativity. Don't do that. Always keep notes and even write with specific chapters if you want, if it works for you. Chapter 1, change this and that. But while you are writing, so don't go back. The only thing that's important is to learn from it, be open to what your characters are telling you and to where they want to go. And of course, just finish it. That's the most important thing with the first draft. So when you write the first draft, remember, never edit what has already been written, just take notes what needs to change. Never try to make it perfect. Your grammar doesn't matter, the spelling doesn't matter, it doesn't matter at all if you say he was thinking, he was trying to understand, he couldn't comprehend. Just write it. It doesn't matter how you write it. Never look back and feel bad for all the changes that are happening. That's the process. That's what needs to happen. You can ask advice, and you should ask advice from other people when it comes to your world building if you are doubtful, and even if you are not. Sometimes we are very sure that something makes sense when it doesn't make sense at all. And most importantly, finish the first draft. Just finish it. And after you do that, then another world opens for you while editing the second draft and refining even more your story. So it's a beautiful, beautiful process as long as people understand how it works. Thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful. And if you want to receive future updates and if you're interested in joining our community, the Sacred Order of Writers, you can subscribe, you can join the Facebook group, and leave your comment below and tell me what problem you're having with your first draft. I'll see you in the next video.